everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we are going to be discussing the Disney Plus release for Deadpool and Wolverine, how that's making the Disney Plus streamer history for one thing, but not just that, all the new details that we know about its release here outside of theaters and it being released, its physical media, its online media, and its Disney Plus release. We of course are going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we would be anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Marvel related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. After crossing the line further than any other MCU movie, Deadpool and Wolverine is set to make streaming history on the Disney Plus streamer. It's already broken a lot of records with its theatrical run, and it's back to break some more records. Deadpool and Wolverine is no stranger to making history. It became the highest grossing R-rated film of all time, surpassing the likes of Joker and Oppenheimer. Bringing Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman's bombastic talents into the MCU was nothing more than a smash success and hit, and a sign of change for Marvel Studios and Disney, and for what they may be doing with more R-rated characters in the future is a whole nother discussion, a whole nother video that we'll talk about a little bit later here on the channel. All the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. So let's talk about some more successes that Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be having here, as it is going to make Disney Plus history and as it makes its way to the Disney Plus streamer. The upcoming Disney Plus release of Deadpool and Wolverine marks a significant milestone. It will be the first ever R-rated Disney distributed movie to stream on the Disney Plus platform. Unlike other R-rated films available through Disney Plus with Hulu, this release is first and foremost on Disney Plus, signaling a shift in the streamer's content strategy. Yes, of course, you can watch other R-rated Marvel projects on the Disney Plus streamer. However, for one, they do come from other distributors and other studios such as Fox, Century, and for another is that they were released originally on the Hulu streamer instead of straight to Disney Plus. Deadpool and Wolverine is being released straight to Disney Plus and isn't going to be making any other pit stops. Deadpool and Wolverine is already primed for its streaming success, with the R rating promptly featured on the Disney Plus page. As for another, they're really using that R rating to their advantage, and I really don't blame them for it. While the likes of the first two Deadpool movies, Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2, and Logan from 2017, are already on the platform, they were distributed by 20th Century Fox before Disney buying out the studio for one, and this move also reflects Disney's new media strategy as a growing conglomerate. Disney Plus is expanding beyond its family-friendly roots as a platform for all different audiences, and it seems that they're really taking that with the MCU. Honestly, it will probably only be a matter of time until after it hits the Disney Plus streamer that it will be breaking more records, as it will probably be like the most watched, movie on Disney Plus within like the first 24 hours or something crazy like that. But speaking of which, when is Deadpool and Wolverine actually going to begin streaming to Disney Plus? Well, now that Deadpool and Wolverine is finally slowing down at the box office, there's not too many theaters left showing it anymore. That's right, there were still a handful of theaters that were still showing Deadpool and Wolverine up until this point, until late September, early October. Audiences are ready to watch the MCU's only 2024 release at home. Marvel Studios' 2023 pattern has seen films debuting on Disney Plus around 89 days or 90 days, roughly 3 months after their theatrical releases, with the titles like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Marvels follow this similar trend, all releasing 90 days after their theatrical release or debut, and then debuting over onto the Disney Plus streamer. And it seems that they're only going to follow suit with this when it comes to Deadpool and Wolverine. However, something that I have discussed here and out on the channel is the fact of that, well, this is the only Marvel MCU 2024 release, so they're going to kind of milk it out a little bit longer than they would normal or other, theatrical Marvel projects as well. For another, it is Deadpool and Wolverine, so, that in itself is a huge marketing ploy or tool, however you want to look at it from that standpoint, just milking it essentially in those characters' names and for what this overall project is, the different cameos and everything that they're able to do with all of that side of the marketing and promoting to get people talking about it, to get people into theaters here to go check out the movie for another. And so that being said, they don't have any competition with themselves under their same IP or under the Marvel Studios umbrella, and they're able to take their time with it essentially. So leaving it in the theaters, as I had mentioned, is something that we have seen and are seeing with Deadpool and Wolverine, unlike other Marvel Studios projects. At least for myself, let me know what you guys kind of experience in the comments down below. I feel like normally when there's a Marvel release, it's only in my local theaters for a month and a half, based upon what the project is, and then it's kind of out. The fact that my local theater is still showing Deadpool and Wolverine like 2-3 months after it's been released or its debut back in July is pretty crazy, and it definitely says something about Deadpool and Wolverine. Anyway, the math of a Disney Plus release for Deadpool and Wolverine based upon when its theatrical, had release or its debut, it follows this pattern of that 90 days, 89 days, it's 3 months since it had released or debuted in theaters. Deadpool and Wolverine could begin streaming by October 23rd, or by the very latest of October, just the end of October, beginning of November, to kind of give it more of a broad aspect to see when it would be actually streaming to Disney Plus. However, a later release is possible given its impressive box office success. As I had mentioned, with its digital platform release expected in early October, this could potentially push the Disney Plus debut into November or even into December. Comparing Marvel Studios' latest smash hit to 2023's July Barbenheimer phenomenon, Barbie's streaming release was 147 days after opening, breaking the norm at Warner Bros. But then again, that's comparing to another studio. Deadpool and Wolverine could do the same thing for Marvel Studios and Disney Plus, making a holiday season streaming release around Christmas very much so plausible. This all being said, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.